I am coming to you from social distance land here in my office, and I wanted to talk to you today about how to navigate the real estate market while maintaining social distancing and keeping ourselves safe from the coronavirus. My name is Mary Schumann, and I am a realtor in Minneapolis, Minnesota, and I do videos every week about all things real estate and life in the Twin Cities. If this is the first time you're visiting my channel, I encourage you to hit the subscribe button and then hit the bell next to it, and you'll be notified every time I post a new video. Okay, the first thing I'd like to mention is if you are trying to sell your home and you are not comfortable with having the general public walking through your house during this time, one thing that you might consider is selling your home in what's called a withhold status. What that means is it is not being marketed to the general public. However, your agent can post that as an available home to the agents within their office. So my office has 800 agents. That means that 800 of us who have buyers looking for homes, they can share that home with us, and if we have a buyer that fits that need, we can show them your home. Now, that greatly reduces the pool of people that are looking at the house, but in this case, that might also be the point. That does eliminate open houses, but that brings me to point number 2. Okay, so open houses. For the next several weeks, those are really not recommended. And does that mean that you can't market your home? No. And in fact, in a strong seller's market like we've had recently, open houses generally are not the way that homes are getting sold. It's a great tool to have if you have to leave no stone unturned. Right now, there's such strong demand anyway that the recommended way to do it might be a virtual open house. So I have a 360 camera, and I would take 360 views of every room in that home and then post that video. Viewers of the house could navigate, virtually and really see the house in a simulated way to actually being in it. So another benefit of that is that video could remain active beyond just the hours of the actual open house and increase exposure that way. Staying on the theme of virtual, if you don't actually want to go on showings because you're trying to limit your exposure, you could have your agent go and either do the 360 camera, or they could just do videos with their phone and show you what the house looks like that's above and beyond the photographs in the listing, because we all know that we hire very talented photographers and we put our best foot forward on the listing, but oftentimes what you see in person is not the same, and this could get you, a good step forward into understanding if that house really is for you without actually having to go and view it yourself. Okay, some practical tips. One is, as a buyer's agent, I ask sellers to leave all of the lights on and all of the doors open when I'm bringing people by to see their home. This eliminates the need for anybody to touch light switches or doorknobs and just cuts down that much more on contact to someone's home or contact to you in their home. Part 2 of this is that I always bring Lysol wipes, and I wipe down key boxes and keys and doorknobs and light switches and railings. Anything that we might touch in the home. So that all gets wiped down to mitigate risk. And in addition to that, last but not least, is hand sanitizer on the way in and hand sanitizer on the way out. So just really trying to keep this as clean as possible and mitigate risk for everybody. Going back to virtual, I just want to mention that in many, many situations in real estate, you don't actually even have to be present. So, if you've narrowed down your choices on a particular home and you decide you want to see it and then put an offer in, great. From there on in, you don't even need to do anything face-to-face until it comes to inspection time. We can do all of the offers, counter offers, everything virtually. You don't even need to attend the closing because you can sign all of the documents and transfer the funds electronically. Any buyer's presentations or seller's presentations can be done online as well. So we can really cut down on how much time we spend in close proximity to each other just by using the tools that we have available right now. And number 8 would be to use a virtual mortgage broker like Keller Mortgage. And Keller Mortgage actually ends up saving a lot of people quite a bit of money with 0 lender fees, 0 loan origination fees. discounted rates, and then they give you $1,000 back at closing if your loan is over $150,000. So if that's something you're interested in, my contact information is below and I can help you get in touch. Okay, and then a couple things to remember about the market. One is the market that you sell in is also the one that you're likely to buy in. So if prices go down, you're probably going to be purchasing in that same market and experience a lower price on the home that you buy. And why that's important is also that people tend to stay in their homes for between 7 and 10 years. So obviously, maybe if you purchase at a dip, that gives a really long time for the home price to recover, and home prices overall go up as a trend, even if they experience dips. So thanks for watching and stay healthy.